Danielle DeGraw.
Hi, I'm standing here courtside with Amber from Kingston. Now, you have to tell me how you were feeling during that game, because I really couldn't tell if you were mad or upset. After every play, there was a cheer, and you were just chirping, keeping everybody, okay, guys, let's go, let's go. I don't know how you keep it up.
I'm very obnoxious. Like, I love it. Like, I love the game of volleyball. So just when we get that point, it's just amazing. Like, I don't get mad very often, but just I'm really excited all the time. So.
And I think some people might confuse the word obnoxious for being confident. Like, you mean confident, because obnoxious you'd be getting in everybody's face.
Oh no.
And it was really positive. No, I just want to make that point because it's really positive.
Yeah.
After every cheer, after every play, no matter what you did, you were chirping and getting in there and getting your team involved.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, this is our last year for most of the girls, and I've played with these girls for a while now, and just, we want to be here, right? And we want to win, so you got to do whatever it takes.
And how much of that focus comes from your coaching staff? Because if you, like you said, have been playing together for a few years, you know the ins and outs of every player and when they're starting to feel down and when they need to get their head back in the game kind of thing.
Oh yeah, just when you notice that one smile go away, you know that you got to pick that player back up, and our coaches are great for that. They know how to pick us up.
And now in a tournament like this where you're playing a lot of back-to-back games over a weekend, how do you hydrate and stay focused that way?
Water, water, water. I always have a bottle of water with me.
Any special kind of foods or anything that keeps you going?
Fruit and granola bars, yes, they're my go-to.
Fruit and granola bars, there you go. Russ, Chris? Spandex or no spandex? That is the question. The girls wear them, the boys don't. And some believe the girls should dress just like the boys.
Well, I think the bigger volleyball uniform issue is on the beach, because the International Federation has stipulated that women can only have 2 inches on the side of their bathing suit bottom. That's a very skimpy bikini. And there's been a lot of dialogue about it's a very sexual atmosphere, because the bleachers on the beach, the girls are in bathing suits and bikinis, and you know that's an attraction of the sport, and some of us believe that sexuality didn't need to go onto the court, that the athleticism can speak for itself, and we wonder how many women in particular choose not to engage in the sport out of modesty. They don't want to be out there in that kind of uniform, so they choose not to play, and that's unfortunate.
But all of this doesn't matter to some players.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, I've always worn these, and honestly, I don't think I would wear them if I wasn't comfortable in them. I guess I would understand certain people have different body types, they don't necessarily feel comfortable in them, but no one's forced to wear them, I think, so if people choose not to, they're allowed. But I understand everyone in this gym is wearing the short shorts, so they might feel out of place, but I understand that, but I think that generally people feel comfortable in them, so it's not a problem.
Absolutely. I've worn it all my life, ever since 12 years, so it's just kind of a norm. And like, even if you go out for Tim Hortons or something and you're wearing shorts, it doesn't even feel like I'm in anything out of the ordinary.
The boys, however, are not jumping on the spandex bandwagon.
I've never worn spandex shorts, so it's tough to say, but probably not. I mean, it's a whole different thing to worry about, you know what I mean? Like, volleyball's already a mental game, so then to have to worry about that is, it'd be weird, you know what I mean? Like, there could be a lot of talk going on between like through the net about, you know, so.
I definitely feel uncomfortable playing in spandex shorts, but just the love of the game, I just keep playing, but I definitely feel awkward.
There are heated opinions on both sides of the argument for and against spandex shorts as a part of the volleyball uniform. However, one thing remains a given. Most athletes would choose to play volleyball no matter what uniform they were told to wear. For Rogers Television, I'm Danielle DeGraw. Good morning. We're at Gatestone School today, where we're talking about a very special anti-bullying program centered around our friend Buddy. And Melanie Barber, the teacher of the classroom, is going to talk to us about the program. Melanie, tell us about Buddy.
Buddy is our friend in the classroom who we have been using to help us fill buckets. Bucket filling is a movement that started in the States and is an anti-bullying presentation which helps all children feel included, safe, respected, and responsible. And we've been using Buddy to remind us that at all times what we should be is bucket fillers in our classrooms, at home, and in our community.
So did it start from a special incident? Because really at SK, are we really talking about kids being bullies at this age? Because when we hear about other stories, they're with the older kids. So why the need to start in kindergarten?
Well, we think that it's really important in kindergarten that the children become good kindergarten citizens, which is how we started off the year. We talked about how you could be a good kindergarten citizen, what would make someone want to be your friend, how you could be a good friend to other people. And bucket filling is one of those things that lends itself to it easily because the children love the idea of being a bucket filler, which is when we give compliments, we're kind to each other, we show respect, we're filling up each other's buckets. But if you're mean or sad or not playing nicely with someone, you're a bucket dipper. The children always feel very sad when they make choices that are bucket dippers and then work extra specially hard to be bucket fillers.
And to help integrate the program, you've also involved the family as well. Can you tell me about the homework and the projects that the children are taking home to kind of reinforce
Absolutely. Bucket filling is actually started with these two books, Fill a Bucket and Have You Filled a Bucket Today? And what we started off with, we started the concept at our homes because we think that it's really important that we integrate all of the things. So we sent Buddy home with each family with a little book so that parents could put in a picture and they could tell us all the things that we did with Buddy that helped you be a bucket filler in your family. After we had done that, everyone had a turn to do it and bring home a page and share it with the class, which the children really enjoy. We started in the classroom. So we have things on our walls which we can fill out every day that tell us how we are being bucket fillers in the classroom, what kind of things we're doing to make each other feel good, to make our friends feel good, and things that people have done for us to fill our buckets. And finally, our last movement that we've moved into is community. We are trying to find some things in our Gatestone community that our children in SK can do that will make us bucket fillers around here. We've been out, we've picked up garbage, and we're about to vote on something that we can also do, like collect money for food banks or maybe bring in some used clothing that we can give to other people in our community so that we are involving everyone in it.
So then you feel the program's working and it's starting to take an effect?
We think it's absolutely wonderful because we hear the children using the language to each other. You filled my bucket. Oh, you dipped from my bucket. All of those things. So the children are very conscious that the choices they make not only affect how they feel, but how they affect other people as well.
Oh, that's perfect. Now, you said I had some friends that I could talk to. Where's Tyson? Is Tyson over here? Tyson, can I talk to you for a second? Just a little bit about Buddy. Can you come over here for a second? I need to talk to you for a second. Can you tell me what a bucket filler is? If someone were to fill my bucket, would they comment on my ring and say, wow, that's a cool ring, or, ooh, I don't like that?
Wow, that's a cool ring.
Yeah? Is there someone in your life that you know is a really good bucket filler?
Yes.
Can you tell me about them?
My family.
Your family? Have you been having fun at home with the project?
Yes, I did.
Yeah? And is there a way that someone can avoid being a bucket dipper? Because that's when someone says something not so nice, right?
Yes.
Now, how can I stop being a bucket dipper? What's something I can do?
I'm sorry, I was a bucket dipper.
Oh, so that will make up for it, and then I'll just practice being a good bucket filler and being a good friend?
Yep.
Now, I have another friend that I'd like to talk to. Thank you for helping me, Tyson. Who wants to come next? You come over here. What's your name, little man?
Dylan.
Dylan. And Dylan, how are you a good bucket filler?
Helping my family.
Helping your family. And do you have fun with your family at home when you take Buddy home?
Yes.
Now, what kind of things have you done with Buddy? Playing. And did you take Buddy anywhere special?
No.
No. And is there something that you want to tell your friends that are out there that might not have met Buddy about being a good bucket filler? What's an example of something you've done? Mrs. Barber talked to me about picking up the garbage. Is that one?
Yes.
Very nice. Now I have two other special friends over here that would like to talk to me. Thank you very much, sir. And what's your name?
Alexia.
Alexia. And Alexia, what does it mean to be a bucket filler?
You can ask friends, like, you can say, can I join you?
That's great. Now, if someone were to dip from my bucket, what would something they say? It's okay to tell me because it's an example.
You can say, please.
If someone's dipping from my bucket, you say, please stop doing that?
Yes.
Now, is there a way that we can be good friends out in the schoolyard when we're going shopping? Is there something that we can do to be a good citizen?
Yep.
What's something that's your favorite thing to do?
Cleaning up the garbage.
That's very good. And you know what, Alexia? You know what would really fill my bucket? If you were to help me do my job. Can you help me do my job? I'm going to give you the microphone, and I'm going to get you to look right into the camera over there, and I want you to say, you're watching Rogers Television. We'll be back. Can you do that for me? Okay, I'm going to give you the microphone, and you can repeat after me. You look in the camera and say, you're watching Rogers Television.
You're watching
Rogers Television.
Rogers Television.
We'll be back right after this.
We're going to be back after this.
Very nice. Thank you very much. That was great. See? Well, you better get outside and enjoy that sunshine. Perhaps get some gardening in because this weekend's forecast is calling for rain, rain, and more rain, I'm sorry to say. But in Halifax and Fredericton, we're sitting at 21 and 17 degrees respectively. Partly cloudy skies. You might see some rain in the afternoon, but we'll see how the afternoon goes. Alberta, you're going to see a high of 24 degrees today. Partly cloudy skies. Might not be a chance of rain in there. We'll have to see also. I'll have your full weather details right after the break. Ooh, I got some creepy crawlies. Check that out, Jody.